This is the Iowa weather report for Thursday, February 25th, 2016. And now, here's the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. We have a trough digging in across the Great Lakes into the north and east. And that's taking that system that's been bringing a lot of active weather the last couple of days off into the Canadian Maritimes and the North Atlantic. Still could see some lingering snow showers across the Ohio River Valley up into the eastern Great Lakes in New England. A lot of the rain will be, and thunderstorm activity will be off the coast. Around here, very little, if anything, going on. A couple of clouds in our eastern counties, highs 30s to around 40. And those will be increasing as we move here into Friday. Maybe some upper 30s northeast to maybe nearing 50 in our western counties, especially in our southwestern counties, with some more sunshine here as we move toward Friday. Saturday will be the best day. If you want to be outside, you want to be outside on Saturday because highs will be well into the 50s, maybe even some 60s in our southern and southwestern counties. It'll be a bit breezy out of the west and southwest. And unfortunately, the temperatures do come down a little bit on Sunday with this disturbance coming in from the west-northwest. This will drop the readings a bit here on Sunday from maybe around 40 northwest to the near 60 south with a little bit of rain, maybe changing over to a bit of snow. However, what we've noticed with this run is it doesn't really cool off that much as we move into the early part of next week. A lot of the cold air kind of gets shunted off into the Great Lakes, but it will be a bit cooler, 40s to around 50 here on Monday with a little bit of precipitation just skimming the area to our northeast. But then this system comes in Tuesday and Wednesday. And the track of this system is going to be key because it could bring us some interesting weather. Still too fluid, too much going on at this point to get a handle on what could happen. But what could happen in the south is more severe weather. It's similar to what has been happening over the last few days down there and up the East Coast. So we're just going to have to wait and see on that. Looking at next Thursday, though, you can see that system spinning over the eastern Great Lakes, kicking out into New England, the Canadian Maritimes, and eastern Canada, and a bit of a trough digging in and a bit of a ridge over the west, and that might drop our temperatures down, but it's all dependent on the track of the system. If it's stronger and more further west, it could bring more cold air down. A lot of fluidity. We might be able to have a better handle on it in the coming days, going into the extended period on March 7th. Have a system moving off the east coast, and a flow mainly coming out of Canada, not really northern Canada, so it's not really a push of cold air, but some moderately cool air. But it's all dependent on certain factors that we, at this point, do not know. You see that system moving off the east coast with quite a bit of interesting weather possibly there. Around here, it looks to be, according to this run, seasonal to maybe a bit below seasonal levels for temperatures. The end of the forecast on March 11th, the flow looks to turn more zonal. We have one system off the west coast, another one over eastern Canada into New England. That'll be pushing away from us, but it just looks rather bland at this point, although the extended period does show quite a few systems every other day. Not real strong systems, and nothing we can't really have a handle on at this point. What we do have a handle on is this storm system here on the satellite image. Look at the cloud line going all the way across Florida and down into Central America. That system is going to be pulling away, and not really a whole lot to the west of our area, and you'll see why. The watch warning map, nothing west of the Mississippi. Winter weather issues from eastern Illinois northeastward. A lot of interesting weather across the East Coast, but not a whole lot to the west of the Mississippi. And the QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days, looks fairly quiet as well, except across the north and west. A little bit of precipitation in New England and down into the south, but it looks to be fairly quiet around here, and it looks to stay that way at least through the weekend.